Alright. Gonna be trying for that SSC sub 20. We're gonna get it this time. I know it.
Get rolling. Clear.
Really smooth holes with bowls. Alright.
Are you ready? Roll. Clear.
Just like that. You gotta make sure that you're watching where the wormhole is, because the cups that don't have the wormhole on Shell Game, if you go into them, then you will instantly die. So you gotta really keep an eye on that wormhole.
Clear.
Tick, you gotta just wait for those bridges to swing. And now there and back. First warp goal of the run. We might not end up getting it,
Start.
because it is somewhat finicky to get. And it's faster to just, if you miss it, to just take the blue goal. Okay, we've taken the blue goal, which is not that big of a deal.
Set. Start.
Next we got Sweeper. We would have normally skipped this if we hit the green goal, but if you miss the green goal, it is actually a decent amount faster to just play Sweeper, then retry there and back and go for the green goal. Now we're on stairs, question mark, because these are some phony stairs.
Finish.
That was actually pretty fast on it. Alright, Lemonade Season, one of the easiest levels in the entire pack. Hopefully I don't die on it and make myself look silly. That would be so ironic after I'm like, oh, this stage is so easy.
Clear. Are you ready? Roll. Finish. Are you
A couple of
ready?
intimidating stages
Get rolling.
here at the end of Tranquility, but honestly, they're a lot more intimidating than they are difficult, so that is fortunate. I really like Reverse Seesaw. This is just such a cool stage and such a cool stage concept as well.
Finish.
Alright, I'm going to only try this warp goal twice, and if I don't get it on one of the first two tries, then well, we're gonna get it first try, so and we're instantly onto another stage with a warp goal, Ricochet. Pretty much you hit these bounce pads, ricochet off the walls, or in my case, ricochet off the wall, don't land on the next platform and die, and have to restart the level. Then we go around that goal, ricochet one extra time, and we take a green goal to skip yet another stage. On to Diamonds. This stage has one of my favorite strats in the entire run. Boom, just like that. Skipping pretty much the entire stage and playing it really spicily.
Roll.
Sand Dune. This stage is only challenging because the game's camera has a difficult time figuring out what it's supposed to be doing on this stage. But getting through it pretty easy. Stressful Corners lives up to its name tremendously well. It is tight corners, it is stressful, very, very stressful, especially this last one. But we're gonna get through it one try. Dune Surfing's next. This is
Let's get ready.
one of my absolute favorite stages, like between the pack, between all the other custom stages, between the base game. It's just one of my absolute favorites. We are going to play the intended route because I am still in the practice phase for the dune surfing strat, but very soon I am going to be busting that out in runs, so
Set. Roll.
can't wait until I can use that in like a full category speed run. Spinning Sands, one of the largest stages. Ooh.
Clear.
That was close.
Are you ready?
Alright, Neum Cubes.
Start.
Gonna be utilizing that really cool wind mechanic. This is a really unique use of wind, in my opinion, as well. I really like Neum Cubes. Alright, Broken Path.
Ready. Set.
Time to bust out an IL strat because I don't know how to play this level the intended route. I almost one-shot the strat.
Start.
Nice, we're gonna get it on the second try. That's actually really good for me. That stage is, for me personally, that is one of the hardest stages in the run, is Broken Path. I don't know what it is about it, but it just has never been something that I've found easy. Perilous Mountains has just about my favorite speed strat in the run. Even if you die on it a couple of times, it still is faster to go for the strat than it is to play the level the intended route, because it's not like a crazy long level or anything, but it's definitely not the shortest level in the pack, unless you use that speed strat, in which case it's one of the shortest. I don't know if it is the... No, it's not the shortest. I think the first stage would still be shorter, but it's very, very short. Windy Heights, one of the scariest stages for me personally, just because there are a lot of ways that this can go wrong. We're to the final obstacle.
Clear.
And we're through. No deaths on Windy Heights this time.
Ready.
I was dying on Windy Heights earlier today, and it was making me very upset because I was losing really good runs to it. Okay, I've never had a transition that smooth on Gravity Maze, and then I somehow took that too fast, even though I was going like the same speed I normally go. Okay, Gravity Maze? Seriously. I guess Gravity Maze is taking over for Broken Path this run, being the Foggy Mountain one that just takes me and murders me. There we go. This stage visually gives me vibes of like World 10 from Super Monkey Ball 2. It's just got a really great design to it. I really, really like that
Get
one.
rolling.
Alright, Wiggle Room. Contrary to the name, you don't really have wiggle room on that stage. And Ledge Demon. Ledge Demon lives up to its name tremendously. This stage has 3 goals on it. We are going to be taking the blue goal though, because the red goal
Finish.
and even the green goal are so dangerous that they're not really that viable for a speedrun setting. Which is really unfortunate because the red goal on Ledge Demon ends up skipping 2 stages that would end up taking about 3 minutes off of the run. But it's not, you know, you always gotta weigh the risk and the reward. And even though that is a massive reward, it's an even bigger risk, believe it or not. So we're gonna just play Monastery River and Welcome to the Machine, which is perfectly fine with me. I really like both of these stages, especially Welcome to the Machine, which is the next stage we're getting to now. It's massive,
Are you ready?
and it's very stressful, so I'm probably going to shut up and focus on this stage, so that way I don't end up losing like 2 minutes on this run. To the first elevator, making pretty good time. Alright, and this is the most stressful part of the run after this second elevator. Alright. Up we go on the third elevator. Oh, that was a really smooth welcome to the machine. Now we're into the 4th out of 5 world themes used in SSC. We are onto the Heavenly Chamber. This first stage, Double Taurus, takes some getting used to. That first bounce onto the first Taurus is definitely the hardest part of the stage, but once you play it enough, it becomes fairly straightforward, but by no means does it ever get easy. Really smooth turntables, actually. That stage can sometimes just decide to kill you, and I've been on the receiving end of that a lot. Pretty good trapeze. Alright, shifty tiles. Fun fact about this stage. I always am saying this when I'm doing runs of SSC, but it is actually faster to take the blue goal and play the next level instead of taking the green goal, because the green goal portion of the stage is so time consuming that it's just faster to take the blue goal and then play slip and slide. Slip and Slide has some really cool use of the ice floor mechanic. Now we're on Parallel Universes, one of my absolutely favorite stages. But I've been dying on it quite a bit recently because of just playing the game very recklessly, so... But we're not gonna die yet. Alright, Shuffle. Fun fact about this stage. I'm just holding up right now. That is right, there is a hold up strat that is barely over 4 seconds for the red goal. Which is pretty good because I'm actually not that good at the 2 stages that red goal skips. It skips 2 stages. I think the first one's called Sticky Climb. And then the second one it skips is called Warp Zone. And Warp Zone also has a warp goal on it. It has a green goal. But I just find Warp Zone to be so hard that I always just go for trials because I can just one-shot that. Now we are onto Haunted Grounds. This is the master portion of the run. it definitely has some of the hardest levels in the entire level pack. We're through Randomizer, which is the first one. All of those goals are blue goals. It just, depending on which, where the exit wormhole is, when you go through that wormhole at the beginning and at the end of the first part, determines which path you're on. And we're already past Wave. Wave is a lot harder on keyboard, I feel like, at least I assume. And I am a keyboard player, so, you know. But, Obstacle Course A. Sort of a gauntlet type stage. Definitely takes some getting used to. First time I ran into that stage, it was not good. Airwalk. As you can see, the floor is invisible. That pretty much sums up the stage. Too many rings. The name speaks for itself. It's one of my favorite stages, also. I just think that it's really funny. And I bonked off the green goal. That's sad, because I had the setup for it, too. But we're gonna quickly recover. We're gonna quickly recover and get that green goal. Alright, time for some sliding ramps. Again, the name speaks for itself. I don't know how I bounced sideways like that. I think I hit like the trim of the second ramp. Bounce sideways. Alternate ascent. This is the like super gauntlet stage of SSC. This level has really grown on me. I used to not like it too much because it sort of beat me to a pulp the first time I played SSC. But now that I'm a lot better at it, it's a lot more fun. So yeah, you have to take an alternate route to ascend this mountain as that moving platform. And you've got to do it fast enough or else the platform will leave you behind. Fun fact, I want to say the original version of this stage was originally in the Foggy Mountain World theme that we saw earlier in SSC, but then when it was put into SSC, it was turned into a Haunted Grounds stage. I definitely feel like it works better in Haunted Grounds. That's just my personal opinion. And also probably personal world theme preference. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about the platform leaving us behind because that was the last we'll be seeing of that platform. However, you have to be a little bit careful about the timer. Smooth, very smooth. 2 stages to go. Here is Corridor. Corridor, pretty much this long corridor with these really thin beams that you gotta hand off on. I'm gonna focus because this is a really tough stage. This is one of the hardest stages in the run. Nice. Second try corridor is really, really strong. Here we go. Wobble. This is the finale. A 2-tile wide beam gauntlet course that is constantly wobbling back and forth. One of the hardest stages just in the game. Bounce pad up. And what's that time gonna be? Yes! Sub 20. 1933. Yes. Oh my god, I've been trying so hard for that. The first ever sub 20 run in the Summer Surprise Collaboration level pack.